Well, it's been a few years now. Like it's a bit of a journey over the years. I'm coming to Australia back in 2003. I was lucky enough to get a role at QAS, primarily working with women's hockey, which was a little bit of a change-up for me. I hadn't been there before. 2005, joined the Broncos, and again, that was more in the role as the assistant to the S&C. Again, very lucky first year with the Broncos, we won the premiership. From there, sort of moved down to the Dragons. Again, lucky to have a premiership down there. Up to the Newcastle Knights for a few years, back up to the Broncos. Had a few years away from rugby league, but it's one of the best things for me. Spent a bit of time with Swimming Australia. Again, very lucky to work with the swimmers up into the Tokyo Olympics. A few gold medals there. We had Ariane Titmus there, and a few of the girls in the relays. So that was that was a real good experience and a different way of looking at things. So also worked with the Brisbane Lions AFL women. Another premiership there. I don't think I can claim that one because I only did 6 weeks before that one, but that was, again, a great experience, a little bit different. And last year with the PNG Hunters in the Queensland Cup, so from the point of view of different culture, different people, really good experience. Yeah, one of my big sides of the whole physical conditioning is working on speed and acceleration, and just those little things that make the difference in games. So it's been a bit of a change up for the guys this year in that we really hit them about quality of acceleration and the quality of the work they do, rather than necessarily volume. So as much as we try and integrate the whole program, it's really challenged them to actually bring a little bit different to the program, and how that's worked into skills has been very positive. It's a difficult position for everyone to be in at the moment. We know there's going to be disruptions all the way through the year, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we've just got to, do our best and work with what's given to us each day. We've had to be very conscious about the COVID side with people coming back from the infection, and whether not just throwing them straight back into everything, but looking after their health as well. But it's just the case we've just got to do it, and it's sort of where society is at the moment, isn't it? We've just got to deal with all these things and do the best we can. I think in some ways I've been very lucky. I mean, obviously I missed last year, watching it from afar, but I've been lucky in that the rule changes tend to be quite along the ways of how I train physically anyway. So looking at those sort of real high intensity and the ability to train at speed. And, we really saw the best teams last year could play at high speeds for longer, which is where I come from anyway. So from a personal perspective, it probably hasn't changed what I do a hell of a lot. But as I said earlier, the actual change in the way we've developed physically as a team is, it's been a big change for the players here altogether. Yeah, there's been a lot of little good bits along the way altogether. We did a bit of testing this week. Matty Tomoko has really improved, so I'll be fascinated to see how he goes through the year. And as you say, obviously a lot of new faces for me, so working out who's good and who needs a little bit of work, as always, has been good. Look, Jack Whiten, I think there'll be no surprise to anyone. He's a great athlete. We gave a few presentations out at the end of last week around our end of pre-season, and he won our best athlete, so he brings everything to it, and he's really bought into everything. I think you've got to pick out Hudson Young. Like he's a good athlete as well. Again, he's been one of our best ones. Tommy Starling has some great speed and engine there. And then you go to the old blokes with Elliott and Josh Hodgson, who I've known for the England team as well. They just keep going and they really lead from the front altogether.